we are not rare. But before you leave, you will perceive the lore will be unlocked. You might be stalked by a Sasquatch or a ghost witch, possibly even a ghost that will boast about knowing the Ohio grassman or even the Michigan Dogman. Werewolves hunt, poltergeists are up front, but in these backwoods folklore is unlocked.
Welcome to Folklore Unlocked. I'm Austin, and like always, I'm joined by Ethan.
Yep, hello again, everyone.
And this year, for our Halloween episode, we are doing the Michigan Dogman. And the description of the Dogman is that it's about a 7 foot tall bipedal canine creature that has blue or pale amber eyes with a human like torso, and its howl is said to be fearsome, and that it sounds like a human scream. And it's kind of Michigan's werewolf, since it is a canine creature, part dog, part human apparently, and it runs with a lumbering gait more similar to a bear.
Yeah, if I was running around out in the woods and I came across that thing, or even if I heard its howl, because like if you just heard like all of a sudden like a human scream or human like scream, that'd be terrifying.
Exactly. Very, very terrifying.
Then we have the legend of the Dogman, which was first allegedly sighted happening in the 1887 in Wexford County, Michigan. And according to the legend, the Dogman will appear every 10 years, in years ending with 7. So, 2007, 2017, and then in the coming future, probably 2027. And primarily it's spotted in the northwestern part of the lower peninsula of Michigan, and original sources citing prior to 1987 have not been documented.
Which the original sources not being documented may or may not be suspicious depending on who you ask. Like the 1977 original sources might be a little suspicious to me, but like the 1887, okay, that's not really suspicious.
Yeah, the more modern the sources get, I feel like the less believable they are.
Exactly. And then Steve Cook wrote a song called The Legend as an April Fool's joke in 1987. And he apparently never heard of a real Michigan Dogman sighting. So, according to Steve Cook, the Michigan Dogman is just something he made up.
Yeah, whenever I was reading I was reading the lyrics for the song. It's kind of hard to believe that he had never heard of the Michigan Dogman before writing this. It's kind of hard to believe.
And of course, people lie to drum up attention.
Yeah.
Not saying that Steve Cook lie or anything, because don't want to be hit legally or anything here, but people do lie. It's a fact of life.
hmm But yeah, I feel like it was a fairly good April Fool's joke though. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
And then we have the Gable film here, which is a film that is supposedly the Michigan Dogman, and it shows a large bear or canine-like creature running on all fours. And as it says there, it shows possibly a large bear. So there are 12,000 black bears in Michigan today. So, and it also runs like a bear. So we're kind of leaning toward it's probably a bear of some type.
And the Gable film was, I believe, filmed in either 1977 or 1987. So there were probably fewer black bears then in Michigan than there are today.
Yeah. And given it was a year ending in 7, so I mean, at least they kept that consistent. I'll say that.
Exactly. Well, the only thing that kind of throws me off is, and watching the actual little clip that shows the supposed dog man that it might not be bears, that for me the head kind of seems a lot more canine than bear like.
Hmm.
And in in pop culture, there's a film by Richard Brower called Dogman, which also includes the Gable film that we just went over. And the Gable film did go viral in a year that ends in 7,
Hmm.
in 2007.
Yeah, see, if they can get that consistency, I'm fine with it, okay? As long as they keep that consistency. But if we start seeing it coming out in years of 6 or 5 or something like that, I'll be a little sad.
Now, I would be okay if it's like December of a year ending with 6, because, okay, it's basically the end of the year. But, like, if it's coming out middle of June of 2026, then I'd be a little bit suspicious.
Hey, I mean climate change, okay? It might end up coming out in like the spring of a year or something like that, or the summer. Who knows?
But I'd just be a little suspicious if it came out in the middle of summer of any other year that doesn't end in 7.
Yeah.
But on to our thoughts. As a creature, I don't think the Dogman actually exists. But as a misidentification of a black bear, I can see it existing. It's just a simple misidentification.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't think the dogma exists. There's not really enough evidence, and as we said, the sources, there's not very many sources either. So I'm kind of leaning toward the black bear aspect of it because the picture kind of does look like, or the video, I guess. Um, yeah, as a creature, I don't think there's any way that the dogman actually exists.
I mean, good. It's a good urban legend at the very least, because they kept up the consistency with the first alleged sighting happening in 1887. The, the legend being released as a April Fool's joke in 1987, and the Gable film being filmed either in 1977 or 1987 and going viral in 2007. I just think it's an awesome bit of urban legend folklore. I think it's just awesome.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there. The consistency is the main part that actually makes me kind of like this. It's a year ending in 7. Then also the scream. For some reason, I can't quit thinking about the scream, the human-like scream. That'd be scary to hear.
I mean, peacocks sound like a human scream. And I've heard peacocks scream before and was told beforehand what they sounded like. And it still kind of spooked me a little bit.
Well, I'm never gonna get a peacock.
But I think that's all for this week. Next week we'll be taking a look at the Mandela effect. So don't forget, don't misremember that. Any last words, Ethan?
No, thanks for watching, everyone.
Well, thanks for watching. If you're on YouTube, leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're on Spotify, drop us a follow. And we'll see you next week.
Yep. Bye, everyone.
You might wake up beside Spearfinger with an extended visit from Jack the Ripper. But if you're lucky, it'll be an angel on that range hill of Louisiana. You might meet Marie Laveau or the Road. At Folklore unlocked, Austin and Ethan concoct their theory of the eerie and unexplained around the world, sometimes even the underworld. The lore is locked behind secrets, but folklore is meant to be unlocked. The Sokaloo is haunting NC as well as Tennessee. There are many giants that might be clients of the Dark Watchers, who might have psychokinesis. And the phantom time hypothesis is like a phoenix, coming back around again and again. The laser strain on your brain if you got more than 2 brain cells in you. Some believe McCartney's dead because they read into the Mandela effect, which is subject